Hello everyone, welcome to Millennia Podcast. It is a honor for me, Prek and my friend Mustafa to be the interpreter of the Millennia Podcast. A very interesting topic, namely impact of social media for personal brand. Oh, wow, this is very excited for us to discuss, especially since we was as millionaire are constantly not stronger to social media. So let's say hello to the speaker who will be talk the this podcast. There is Pon Sarat who will talk about with a personal brand. Is he will share her some knowledge with us. So let's listen carefully and then there is Pon Sarat will be talk about relationship between social media and personal brand. And finally there are Deka who will share with us about how to use social media brand, how to use personal social media brand. Maybe we are already familiar with the term personal brand. How about people judge and see us can be called personal brand? Building a good personal brand, it is not easy thing to do, but it is also not an impossible thing to do. With the help technology development, we can build a personal brand through social media that we usually use for content only. So, as with millennial generation, the topic of our podcast, it's time become interesting to discuss further. Let let's ask our speaker Ponsarat. Hello Ponsarat, are you ready to share with us about personal brand?
Um, okay, hi Janta, of course I'm ready and thanks for time. Janta, I am really excited to share with you guys about my knowledge about personal brand. So let's start about what is personal brand. As we know, a personal brand is the unified combination of skill, value, or experience that take you. It is how you present yourself to the world. Whether you are in STEM research, you work for a small business or are part of a large corporation, how you portray yourself, both in a personal and online, can make a big difference in the both your short and a long-term success strategy. Personal branding empowers you to stand out with your choose path. Whether you work for yourself and an employee looking to climb the corporate ladder, or a CEO building your own entrepreneurial venture, personal branding breaking your attention, not to mention credibility. Most of us, more than 1.5 billion of us to be rich, are on at least one social media brand from LinkedIn, Line, in Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. When it comes to your target audience, you can rely on social media. 2. How you present yourself on your chosen platform will determine in level of engagement of the follower or or at least influence their perception of who are and what you value. So I think that's all from me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your interesting opinion. I agree with your opinion, especially that we have to pay attention to our personal brand, regardless of who we are, because the personal brand that we have will help us in making ourselves have more value and unique compared to other. That explanation make this podcast more interesting for us to continue. So without wasting any more time, let's move on the next speaker. Hi Putri, so based on what Fonsrap talked earlier about personal brand, what is the relationship between social media and personal brand according to you? Can you explain for us?
Well, thank you, Sos Mustafa, for the time and opportunity given to me. Now, social media is our intermediary with friends and other people, whether friends, family, or even virtual friends. It's weird if there are still people who are friends but not follow each other on their social media. The rapid development on technology and information has major influence on the situation of everyday life today. The use of technological devices such as computers, smartphones, or tablets has experienced a very high increase. This is also directly proportional to the need for internet network. There's a lot to do, and social media is one of the most used features of today's internet users. The development of information technology and social media today causes the formation of personal brands through social media to be increasingly important. Individual self-identity is formed simultaneously in virtual space and in the reality of social society. Social media can be intimidating for someone, especially those who avoid the spotlight and feel uncomfortable when tooting their own horn. That being said, social media allows individuals to build personal brands that afford them greater professional opportunities. In fact, about 70% of employers use social media to screen candidates during the hiring process, while 43% of them use the platforms to check on current employees. Furthermore, 87% of Gen Z respondents saw the career significance of online personal branding. These numbers illustrate just how important it is for job candidates of any age to optimize their social presence. Effective personal branding on social media not only differentiates you from the competition, but also allows you to build trust with prospective clients and colleges, as well as establish yourself as a thought leader in your area of expertise. As any other new tool, personal branding in social media is an attraction point for both people and companies. Social media creates great opportunities for personal branding efforts both for personal and corporate purpose of top-level executive. With well-planned brand management on social media and with a high level of engagement, top-level executive of companies may create value both themselves and the other brands of their company. But creating value on social media is not one-way road. To gain customers' awareness and loyalty, managers must interact with them sincerely and should show their concern. This situation makes personal brand management for top-level executive on social media an organized professional team job and an important part of social media efforts of the company to manage. A positive relation has been detected on social media engagement level and personal branding efforts, but the relation between existence of social media and personal branding has not been confirmed. Almost every social media platforms, users are ready to engage with companies and their managers willingly. Managing brands on social media actively should take place in strategic planning of a company and from top level managers to down level. All members of the company must be aware of the importance of social media. I think that's all. Looks like that's enough from me.
Wow, that's very insightful opinion from Putri. Thank you very much, Putri. I totally agree that social media provide a great opportunity for us to able to build a good personal brand. Not only building personal brand, but also show the world the value we have should this social media, such as uh, early by Paul Sarat, the personal brands not make you different from other, but should a good personal brand we can build other people trust in us. After talking with Putri about the relationship between social medias and personal brand, I have a new question. How do we use social media to build a personal brand? I think our last speaker has the answer. Hello, Deka. I cannot wait to hear the answer from you.
Hello Chanta. By the way, thank you for the opportunity. Social media and personal branding are like peanut butter and jelly. Sure, you can have one without the other, but why would you ever? Don't let what differentiates you turn out to be your worst nightmare. Based on my knowledge and experience, there are some steps that you can try to build your personal brand through social media. The first one is create a good profile on social media. Make your social media profile as attractive as possible. Use an attractive profile photo, bio, or very inspiring description. And also beautify your social media feed well. And the two is focus on the right media. Building personal branding on social media doesn't need to be active on all social media. You only need to focus on media that can accommodate your talents and abilities. And step three is have characteristic. Being a person who has a characteristic will make it easier for the public to know you. They will immediately remember you because you are different from others. And four is find and post content according to your interest and passion. Post content according to your interest and passion so the public will remember that you are someone who is an expert in uncertain field. And five is diligently update social media profile regularly. The public is interested in following someone who always updates himself. Make an inspiring profile update so that the public can follow the positive things you provide. Number six is take advantage of the features on social media. Various social media platforms provide features that brands can use to get good engagement. Use these features to brand yourself on social media. And number seven, build relationship. You can build relationship on social media by following inspiring people, or you can join a community and work on projects that match your interest and passion. And number eight is choosing the right target audience. Right on target means that the audience you are targeting is those who have the same interest or passion as you. Number nine, always create a strategy in every content. You must always be up to date with media developments and always have out of the box ideas that can make the audience interested in seeing your content and start following you. Number 10, maximizing social media for positive things. Be wise in posting content. Lest you post negative content such as spreading hoaxes and other because all your action cannot be separated from their eyes. Okay, in a first impression situation, you need to think carefully about how others view your behavior. It's about putting your prospect first, not your urge to respond or share. Your reputation is at stake with everything you say and do. Social media only amplifies it. When you know exactly who you are at your core and approach social media knowing why you do what you do every day, the content you post shifts in positive direction, sometimes resulting in sales. It becomes flavor with your authenticity, vulnerability, and credibility. You become more aware of how you are seen by others and thereby change your value in social and sales relationships. Your personal brand should represent the value you are able to consistently deliver to those whom you are serving. Everything you post leaves an impression, your own reputation as well informed. Trusted research is at stake here. Think carefully, post responsibly, allow your personal brand shine through. I think it's all from me.
Thank you, Deka, for the tips. So now we well know how to use our social media not only for the entertainment but also to build our personal brand. And of course, we have to be careful and pay special attention when we are going to build personal brand because it is the personal brand that determine how we are seen and judged by another later. Can believe our podcast has come to earn in. So before we end this millennial podcast, let's review our topic today. Of course, personal brand is very important and we need to pay attention to personal brand not only make us unique and different but also personal brand can help us in building the trust of another in us. Not only that, personal brand can also help us to achieve success in the professional world. With the development of technology, we as millennials can use our social media to build our personal brand. Of course, apart from building a personal brand, we can also use social media to show our personal brand about our value and how we are. Be different from the other. Social media can also not only be used to build also a personal brand of a person, but can also be used for company. There are 10 steps you can try to build a good personal brand through social media. Create a good profile on social media, focus on the right media, have characteristics, find your post content according to your interest and passion, diligently update social media profile regularly, take advantage of the feature on social media, build relationship, choosing the right target audience, always create a strategy in very content maxing social media for positive thing and before about what you post because everything you post leave an impression. Wow, it's very nice to be about to discuss about impact of social media for personal brand with our three very insightful speaker. Very nice. Thank you, Noah, Ponsarab, and Prek Chanta, who are willing to share their opinion and knowledge with us on the Millennial Podcast. With our topic today is impact of social media for personal brand. Hopefully, the knowledge you share will be useful and add insights to our podcast listener wherever they are. I am So Mustafa and my friend Deka as the moderator. Thank you guys for watching till the end and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.